Okay, there we go. Fan noise might be a little louder than normal. Should be fine, hopefully. All right. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. It should be. What the heck? What is happening? Okay, that's... I thought that something was wrong with the YouTube video. Stream side of things. Alright, I thought it was busted. Oh, it seems to be fine. Okay. YouTube is fine. Twitch seems to be fine. Awesome. Fantastic. Ooh, wonderful. Alright. Man. We're really hoping that I don't have to keep sneezing and whatnot while streaming. I don't know why. Something really started bothering my nose as I was setting things up. Ugh, it was bad. It was pretty bad. Alright. So, I think I talked about this a while back while doing the first editing stream for this month's videos, but the month of July is going to be a little weird because June ends. Let me see. I pull this up. So June ends next Tuesday, which is also the day that I will need to spend gathering the clips, right? So no, I won't be streaming next Tuesday, I'll be streaming next Wednesday. But there's a little problem. That's also the day I'm supposed to upload the first video. Obviously, I cannot do that if I don't have the footage to even do the editing. So, we're going to do these extra clips that I'm going to upload next week. And then the week after that is when the regular uploads will be. So the top clips videos will start July 6th and go to August 1st. Yeah, August 1st will be the last Saturday. So, yeah, that'll be that. A little weird, but not the end of the world. Alright. So, I have not done anything to these. I threw them into a Premiere file, and that's all we've got so far. So we're starting bare bones here. I really wish there was a good place to put the chat box. There might be. If I moved the preview, like maybe I open up a tab here that's just pointless. I don't have anything in it, but I open it up here so that the preview moves more over here And then I can put the chat box here. Food for thought. Oh wait, I could do this. The source thing. Because it often gets in the way. So if I move that just around here, and then I can grab... Let's see, grab you, move you here. And then it's supposed to go like so. And then the chat box itself like this. That's not bad. That actually works pretty well. Well, look at that. I know I might need to make some adjustments to the chat box to fit it better inside of this space that we've created here. But for a start, it's not bad. It's not bad. And this way you guys will be able to see what I'm doing down here. I don't know how important that is, but you never know. It might be... Some people might find it nice to see what effects that I'm grabbing. So, anyway. I do find this... So the tab that I moved over is this... It's called Source. It's the Source tab. So if I were to double click on this, poof, it opens up here on Source. I generally do not use this, and it's something that pops up when I don't want it to. So it's mildly obnoxious. So hey, it'll be nice to have something. It'll just be over there, so I don't have to worry about it. It's not in my way. And we'll be good, right? Yeah. All right. Now how do I... Save changes to this workspace. Done. Awesome. And I can adjust that later on if I need to, when I need to. I need to. I need to adjust the chat box. Anyway, we'll worry about that another time. For now, I need to... I always try to do it this way. So I set the max peak to -6. Then I put in a multi-band compressor. Set the margin to at least -2, sometimes -3. Depends on how loud I think the video is going to be. And the brick wall limiter. That way, most any clip is unlikely to have the volume go above this -6 decibel mark. So it all stays within a general audio range. And I don't have to worry too much about doing a lot of audio editing, because audio editing can be very messy. Because the more you change, the more you risk making it sound weird. So it's good to try to have a general setup for it. And we'll just get the transcripts going now. Oh, I already have the transcript done for that one. Cool. Right, this is a slightly older one. I just haven't gotten around to finishing. Or actually doing anything with. So I was thinking through what I was going to do with these. And I've determined that I want to stick to one very crucial rule. And that is, when people watch these videos on my channel, they are not watching these videos because of me. They're watching them because they want to see the clip from these streamers, VTubers. So I want to keep my editing as unobstructive as possible. Keep visual edits to a minimum and ensure that they enhance what's happening in the scene and do not take away. So basically no jump cuts to B-roll footage and stuff like that unless it really fits. Like, for example, if somebody's telling a story and I can set up some B-roll footage to kind of create a stage play of that story taking place with different PNGs and whatever, then that's fine. But if it's like here's a good hold on, I need to grab this real quick. So for this one, I had the idea of bringing in this little bit from a little movie called Fievel Goes West. There's a scene where the cat is being taught how to be scary, and they got the lazy eye. And this clip is all about Tomoe's crazy eye. I thought it was rather fitting. Where is it? I have no idea where it is. Oh, here it is. Wait, never mind. Not it. I would have to do it with audio to make sure I find it again, but anyway. Point is, I wanted to find that scene and put it in here. But I want to make sure I do it, and I've already done it. I've removed the audio. The reason being because I do not want that audio to overlap the audio from the clip and take away from that. Now, I could add it on top, kind of like this, but make sure that it's like in a spot where it can add to the video rather than taking focus away from it. You know? That's something we'll worry about later. And for the sake of copyright potential stuff, I'll probably do this one off stream just because I don't want to. I will again have to listen to the clip to try to find the exact spot I'm looking for. All right. What were we doing? Oh, right, setting it up. High tones, subtle boost. There you go. Gives a little bit of boost to vocal audio a bit without messing with stuff too much.
On serious note, I hope you feel better. I was sick for the last 3 weeks. I overworked myself studying for the CPA exam. The lactose molecule is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to know.
Silent Sage cheer
I hope you
15
feel better.
minutes.
Oh.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the...
I think the beginning is fine, actually. I was debating about it, but I think it's fine just as a lead-in.
Oh.
On serious note...
I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I think I need to like disconnect it and then reconnect it. There we go. I'm sorry.
So I think what we could do is cut it off there, but we'll probably have the audio fade out here. Maybe do like a fade or something, I don't know. I really do want to try to add in... Where is it? Here it is. Why is it a WebP file? What in the... That is not... So, how in the... I'm... I have no idea how that became a WebP file. I can't find the... Can't find the original I was working with. I'm gonna just try and see. Oh, okay. It will. Premiere will let me do it. Premiere did not used to work with WebP files. Apparently, it does now. I want to try to finally work on incorporating this into the videos. Problem is I'm not entirely sure how, because I need to resize it. I need to fiddle with it a bit, because we tried to use the measurements given. I did a bunch of research to try to look up the exact measurements and sizes needed to make one of these. Didn't quite work. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. You'll notice that the sizing is a bit odd. It's got the edging here, and then it's also not full. I think it is kept to the measurements that we had, so I need to mess with it a little bit to make sure that it works on YouTube when we pull up the other stuff, and we'll have supposed to have a little thing playing here. I've got some public domain music as well that I'm going to use for the initial one, and then we'll see how it goes. But I do want to use that for this one. So, that's 8 seconds? Really? Huh. Anyway. So we'll figure something out with that. The basic idea would be won't work. Yeah, something like that. Something like that should work.
I think it need to like I think it needs to like
I don't know why I unlinked those. I'm not planning on using the audio. Hold on. Well, actually, I could reuse.
disconnected and then reconnected.
If I keep the audio, put in the fade.
I think it need to like disconnected and then reconnected.
And the dog is back immediately. Holy crap. Our little journey. The outside world lasted all of what? 2 seconds? You gotta lay down? Alright.
I think it need to like disconnected and then reconnected. I think it need to like disconnected and then reconnected.
Dog is building a nest out of my blankets. Collar's making a lot of noise.
Oh,
On serious note, I hope you feel better.
thank
I was
you.
sick for the last 3 weeks. I overworked myself studying for the CPA exam. The lactose molecule is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to know.
Silent Sage cheer
I hope you
50
feel better.
bits.
Oh.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the
So here's what I'm thinking. We can take the audio and around
lactose molecule is what makes Sage cheer
I hope you
50
feel better.
bits.
Oh.
And now
around here, we can take the audio and we start kind of like turning the audio down to kind of make it kind of like background noise, and then we can take the video and we can start changing it so that we highlight the area here where Angel is, and then it stays the same, but we have the background start kind of darkening, so that it starts putting more focus onto her getting distracted by the dancing cheese up until
It dances.
That's why I have a caffeine and zin addiction.
It dances.
right there.
I overworked myself selective.
Really?
And now we know that.
I hope you feel better. Oh.
And now we know.
So there, we've marked the beginning and the end of that whole bit. So here comes the tricky part. There are two main ways that we can pull this off. One is more clever. The other is more functional. to put it mildly. Let's try the more creative, fancy way first. To do that, we are going here we go, this frame here. We need a frame that keeps Angel entirely on the screen.
tsundere.
I hit the wrong button. Now I need to find the exact frame I was on. That's gonna be a pain. Oh, man. That's actually pretty darn close. I think we can work with that. I can make this work. See, there's a particular issue with using this method that I'm sure many people will figure out pretty quick here. This particular method requires me to do all of this work frame by frame. And there is one thing that frame by frame is not. And that is time saving. It is very much the opposite of time saving. It is very much a method that requires an exuberant amount of work. there's that. Will this work? No. Not as is. See, when I hit this particular key, it will track the progress of the mask and then proceed to fail utterly at the very thing it is supposed to do. I don't entirely blame Adobe on this one, because this tool was designed for real people, real objects, not drawings on top of drawings. So it struggles a lot. You see? You see what I mean about the whole struggling thing? So,
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits.
see how terrible that is? I would literally have to go in and adjust every single frame. Basically, I have to delete all of that, re-find the frame we started at, which I have no idea where that is. Now I know where it is. Right here. And I would have to go in and hit these one frame track keys. And then go in and make fine-tuning adjustments. That is one method. There is another method, which is arguably simpler and more likely to work. And it is that. A little bit lazier? Yes. Yes, it is. Now we can fine-tune this a little bit more. Something kind of like that. And I just move this a little bit down that way. And then we separate this section. grab a Gaussian blur. Brightness and contrast. Try this for now. We can make this a little bit better by adding an adjustment layer. Right, I turned that layer off. I turned this layer off.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction.
We need to adjust this just a little bit. So what we need to do is extend the mask a bit more this way.
To enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't wanna be fighting my demons on the toilet. That's why I have a caffeine and Zin addiction.
And we'll enhance this a little bit further. Let's say we put it here. And made it 150.
Truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't want to be fighting.
Okay, I don't want to hear the audio 50 million times. That's not bad. So then we just, oh, there you go, jump cut. It just cuts out. So now we work on the audio. First things first, we need to put in one of these. Set it just 2, very minimal, just so we avoid any audio pops. Oh wait, that didn't work. 2. There we go. Now, how are we going to do this? Audio effects can be a little messy, to put it simply. So I want to be careful with it. And I'm not entirely sure what I don't do this kind of editing too often, so I tend to forget what it is I'm looking for. So let's try a little something. I'll try a bit of a denoise, and what we will do that to 0. And then raise it up.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't have a cheese addiction because I don't wanna be fighting my demons on the toilet. That's why I have And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50. I don't wanna be fighting my demons on the toilet. In addiction. She kept it hidden. 01 cheer. That's why I have a caffeine and Zin addiction.
I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting this to do more. This is what I was expecting.
Addiction because I don't want to be fighting my demons on the toilet. That's why I have a caffeine and Zin addiction. Now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. Addiction because I
This is actually exactly what I wanted. But here's the problem. I don't know how to keyframe this. So I'm not going to. I am going to try something else.
Better. Oh.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr. underscore Stevio01 shared 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't want to be fighting my demons on the
It dances.
That's not bad. Now, I am sad that we are losing the noises the angel is making in this. We could try maybe a vocal enhancer for high tones.
Or Stevio01 shared 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't want to be fighting my demons on the toilet.
That's not doing anything at all.
Because I don't want to be.
It dances. Sorry.
Ow, that was loud. What the frickin' crap?
I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I think it need to like disconnect it. I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I think I need to like disconnect it. Sorry, I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I think it
Does the exciter do anything? I'm not hearing a single... whatever. This effect is useless. For what we need, it's useless. The heck does invert do?
I got distracted by the dancing. I got distracted.
I think it just inverts right and left. Hold on, gotta let the dog out again. That is not giving us what we're looking for. It would be nice if we could keep the noises. I highly doubt we're going to be able to do that. We will probably need some sort of sound effect to put in here. I probably have one in my library somewhere I can use.
Chop on.
Oh,
On serious note, I hope you feel better.
thank
I was
you.
sick for the last I was sick for the last 3 weeks. I overworked myself studying for the CPA exam. The lactose molecule is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to know.
Silent Sage.
It dances. Sorry, I. Sorry, I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I need to like disconnect it and then reconnect it.
Whatever started bothering my nose before stream started, it is really kicking my butt. All right. Okay. The dog is back. All right. At this point, I'm basically getting some sort of like squat exercise out of this. Up and down and up. Are you gonna lay down? You're just gonna stare at me? Dog. Alright. Okay. Hmm. There are a few different ways people like to do captions. Certainly one of the most popular is to have I wonder why it is that it became so popular to do subtitles in this particular fashion. I'm not sure I understand it personally. Because honestly, if you ask me, I kind of like this better. See, I think the problem I have with this triple layer style of subtitles is that it draws a bit more attention to the subtitles, and that is more or less the antithesis of what I want. I want the subtitles to be in the background, to go mostly unnoticed, and just kind of there for people that need them, but otherwise don't play the biggest role in the video because the main purpose of the clip is not the subtitles, it is the person and what they are doing. So, I don't know, I think I'm gonna stick with this for the subtitles. Um... Okay, what else do we need? Here we go. Here's what we need. So first of all, I need to get the timing of the subtitles down.
Note, I hope you feel better.
Feel bad.
Kill is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to know.
Kill is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to know. I hope you feel better. Oh.
And now we know the truth. Aim.
I hope you feel better. Oh.
And now we know the truth. Aim.
Sorry, 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 I got distracted. Dancing cheese. think I need to like disconnect it and then reconnect it.
I will. I will.
Really? Well, that's good. Really? Well, that's good to know.
Silence.
Really? Well, that's good.
Silent.
Really? Well, that's good to know.
Silent Sage.
Okay, we need to look for like the exact moment where she starts noticing the cheese. Like right there. This one looks a little weird as a jump cut, so let's change it from that to a transition. Now, there are some sound effects that we could use here. one of them I know more or less right off the bat. Yeah, we're definitely turning that down.
Self-studying for the CPA exam. The lactose
We'll turn it down more.
exam. The lactose molecule is
I don't know if I'll keep using that one, but for now, that's the one we're using. For the other one, I'm not entirely sure. No. Definitely no. It just doesn't fit. It needs to be something quick. I don't know if you guys are hearing these that I'm playing. I have no idea. The Ace Attorney Revelation one isn't terrible. We'll pop that one in. Where to go? But I'll keep seeing if there are any others. No, definitely not. Maybe? No. You know, there was actually one sound effect that I was recently trying to find, and I could not find it no matter how hard I tried. The crazy thing is, it is not a complex sound effect, and I felt like it was fairly common until now, but there's I think most everybody knows the popular sound effect. Here, I'll pull it in just to show what I'm talking about. Never mind, that is loud as heck. How the crap do you turn that down? You know what? We'll do it this way. Here, this should be better. That's not what I wanted at all. I need to change the name of this sound effect. This was a folder that was provided to me, and I need to change this one. This says piano dun dun dun. That is not what it is. It is Beethoven. Dun 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 dun. There. Done. I'm never gonna make that, so that way I don't make that mistake again. There's a really bad naming on that one. Okay, because that's not what it was at all. The sound effect is dun dun dun, all that, you know? So I wanted to find the one that was dun dun. Literally just like the two chords, like dun dun. Just that was it. can't find it anywhere. It doesn't exist somehow. What the crap? So I had to give up and do something else. But I really, really, really wanted it. Oh well, so it goes. And we'll go with what I've got for now. And we'll just kind of play around with things. But anyway. Okay, let's see.
Three weeks. I over. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I overworked myself studying for the CPA exam. The lactose molecule. CPA exam. The lactose molecule is what makes cheese. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I overworked myself studying for the CPA exam. The lactose molecule is what makes
I like
cheese
those.
addictive.
I like that combo.
Molecule is what makes cheese addictive. Lactose molecule is what makes cheese addictive.
Really? Well, that's good to
Silent
know.
Sage
I
cheered
hope you
50
feel better.
bits.
Oh.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't have a cheese addiction because I don't want to be fighting my demons on the
It dances.
So I'm thinking what we can do is I have no. I have one that's supposed to be like a slow build up. I don't know where it is because I forgot what I called it. Oh no. It's not good. Oh no. It's in here somewhere. I know it is. Oh no. I really need to reorganize my sound effect folder sometime. It is a little, just a little bit jumbled. It's not, bad, but it could definitely do with some organizing. Oh, is this it? This is it. Alright, cool. Got it. That one. And then... here we go. This one. I might use a different one instead. I'll play around with a couple, see how it goes.
Sorry, I.
She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr. Underscore.
Let's fine tune this one a little bit more.
And now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr. Underscore Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't want her to fight all my demons.
It dances.
That's pretty good. I think we could fine tune it a little bit more.
Just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr. Underscore Stevio.
Yeah, that's better. It starts loading. You can start hearing it about here.
Mr. Underscore Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't.
And it really starts building. That's better. I like that. Alright. Now,
she kept it hidden.
yeah, I like this one better.
Just for us to enjoy. Just for us to enjoy. Angel loves the cheese.
Alright.
Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese son. Angel. Angel. we know the truth. Angel know the truth. Angel Angel loves
So what I think we're going to do with these is we're going to lower the volume on them. And then each one will get progressively louder. Why do I feel like somewhere along the way I lost track of it? No, we're still on track. Oh yeah, I saw yesterday that the Steam machine is coming out soon. I'm on the list, the request list for one, reservation list, whatever the crap it's called. I immediately signed up for that. I don't know, I've been hearing a bit of downer opinions about it, but I think I just had a very different outlook on what it was going to be than a lot of other people did. I think a lot of people, for whatever reason, were going, oh, this is going to be the Steam console. No. Never once did Steam ever call it that. Valve. If you notice, Valve specifically used the word PC. Because it was supposed to be something that could, hey, this is primarily for gaming, but also use it as a regular computer. I think a lot of people were expecting a lower price tag on it, and maybe some better gaming specs than what early reviews seem to be showing. And meanwhile, my outlook on it is, oh, this is about what I was expecting, if not better than what I was expecting. Yay! I'm happy. I'm just the weird minority. Because based on a lot of tech prices right now, I was expecting the Steam machine to be like expensive. Very expensive. Like over $2,000 expensive. Because there are actual MSI computers on Amazon that you can buy for $2,000. So the fact that it is at most around like 1,500, not bad. It could have been a lot worse. Let's be honest. It could have been a lot worse. Especially when you consider that, yeah, a PlayStation Pro is PS5 Pro is currently $1,000. So the Switch 2 is like 600. That is a ripoff. So, I don't know. I was pretty happy with it. Yeah. Maybe I'm just weird. As for the specs and whatnot, I feel like a lot of people are whining a bit too much. Like, my 4K, my 120 FPS. Like, shut up. Screw off with that. If you want that kind of bull crap, go buy yourself one of those insanely high-end PCs. Screw off. Fucking whiners. I don't know. I'm the type of person where frame rate doesn't bother me that much. Like, when I do gaming, I usually do like 1080p, 60 frames max. And that to me is like, that is my ceiling. Anything above that is unnecessary and pointless. Anything, and dropping down to 720 30 FPS, 720p 30 FPS, that is my bottom, and I'm fine with that. Dropping below that, I start having minor issues, but I can usually handle a little bit below. I don't know, I guess I'm just, not to sound, cringe even using that word. Just trying to use popular phrases out there, but I guess I'm just built different. I don't know, I just don't find the same things to be annoying as other people seem to. Just have a different outlook, a different thing of what I'm looking for. And from what I can tell, the Steam machine so far is matching about what I was looking for. I'm not really looking for some crazy high-tech thing that's gonna get me to be able to play the newest games at the highest quality. I don't care. For one, a lot of the newest games out there, I don't like. And a lot of the highest quality things, why would I give a fetch about that? It's just a waste of my time. Alright, that did not go nearly as far as I thought it would. Let's just try it out, see how it goes.
We know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gain the cheese addiction because I don't want to be fighting my
It dances.
Right here is where we want it to be at the -5. So let's go down from there. So we'll go down by 2. -7 and onward. Anyway, back to the Steam machine thing. I find it funny. I've noticed some people have been talking about like, oh, you could actually get the same quality for less by following this guide. It's like, you could, but do you trust it? Because some of that crap is like, okay, here's this cable you can buy. Yeah, that looks sketchy as crap. Some people's response to it was like, let's find the bottom of the barrel and break it open and reach into the void below it. And that is what we will say is superior to the Steam machine. It's like, what? Are you insane? I don't know, maybe it's just me. The way I view it like, here's this company that I relatively trust, which is saying a lot these days, to provide some form of quality in a product that I will find more than reasonable. Are there some things they can iron out? Absolutely. But they also made it easily customizable. So, shocker, you can just take the things that don't work very well for you and fix it. I'm rather optimistic about it. I'm happy that I will be able to get something at a lower price than I was thinking that will allow me to basically play other games with my best friend than we have been playing, because right now we're playing on Xbox because I can take my Series S, put it in a backpack, and take it to his house. There you go. Can't do that with the PC, so we're limited to what games are on Xbox. But if I could do that on with a PC, well, then would open up possibilities to a lot more that we could do. Alright, let's see how this sounds.
Now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave of a cheese addiction because I don't want to fight it. Cheered 50 bits. I don't gave of a cheese. 50 bits. I don't gave of a cheese.
Oh, this one's wrong. Holy crap. Oh. What is going on?
Don't gave of a cheese addiction because I don't want to fight it.
It dances.
Loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr. kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right.
This is where you start really hearing it, and it's -33. So here's what we're gonna do.
Now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. Now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when the conditions were right. Mr_Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gate of a cheese addiction because I don't wanna be fighting my demons. I don't wanna be fighting my demons.
Four, three, two, one. Yeah. Am I being a bit too detailed about this part of the video? Maybe. But, what's wrong with that, right? Oh, my computer freeze. Okay, it almost froze. We had a little bit of a buffer moment there.
Now we know the truth. Angel loves the cheese. She's a cheese tsundere. She kept it hidden just for us to enjoy when.
It doesn't seem too bad so far. Let's keep going a little further and see if it stays decent.
And the conditions were right. Mr. underscore Stevio01 cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't wanna be fighting my demons. Cheered 50 bits. I don't gave her the cheese addiction because I don't wanna be fighting my demons.
It dances. Sorry, I got distracted by the dancing cheese. I think I need to like disconnect it and then reconnect it.
All right, that's not bad. That's not bad. It took the entire 2 hours to do. It's not bad. A minute and 5 seconds long. Took me 2 hours. That bodes well, right? That bodes very well, I'm sure. Well, I'll just have to work on the rest of these off stream, obviously. Yeah, that was nice. I got this one about I'd say 99% of the way there. So pretty much all that's left is that I would need to add the background music here for the ending, and then try to throw a version of it onto YouTube to try and see if I can't figure out the ending, the ending screen stuff, so we can put the video stuff here and here, and then I've got the little space here to put the channel thing. And yeah, see how it goes. But for now, thank you everybody that came by. I appreciate it as always. Next time should be, so not next Tuesday, but next Wednesday. We will be doing the first editing stream for the June top clips videos. So, yeah. hope you'll look forward to those. I enjoy working on them, so I hope people like them. But until then, hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you all again another time. Bye-bye.